Hello and welcome to the Blackstone Solicitors channel. Today we're looking at an issue that's far closer to home than most legal problems. Literally, neighbour disputes. Whether it's about boundaries, noise, or even the dreaded overhanging tree, disagreements with the people living right next door can escalate quickly and make life deeply uncomfortable. So, when do you need neighbour dispute solicitors, and how can we help? Let's be honest, we don't get to choose our neighbours. Sometimes you're lucky enough to have people who water your plants while you're away. Other times, you might find yourself in a long-running standoff over who owns a strip of land by the fence, or whether your neighbour has the right to build an extension that blocks out all your sunlight. It might start small, a few crosswords over garden maintenance, but it can soon grow into a full-blown legal battle. And because it's happening right on your doorstep, there's no easy way to escape the tension. That's why seeking legal advice early can save not just money, but your peace of mind. Neighbour disputes come in many forms. Boundaries are one of the most common flashpoints. Imagine discovering that the fence you thought marked the edge of your garden has been shifted, giving your neighbour a few extra feet of land. You might shrug it off, or you might find it unacceptable. Sorting out who owns what isn't always straightforward, and title plans can be surprisingly vague. Then there's noise. Perhaps your neighbour has taken up drumming at midnight, or is renting their property out for endless parties. What starts as irritation can quickly affect your quality of life. And let's not forget building works. Extensions, loft conversions, new fences. All of these can lead to disagreements. Perhaps the work encroaches onto your land, causes damage, or simply wasn't discussed with you properly. So, where do neighbour dispute solicitors come in? At Blackstone Solicitors, our role is to provide clear, calm advice at what can be a very emotional time. Disputes with neighbours can become deeply personal, but we focus on the law and the best route to a resolution. Often that starts with communication. Sometimes a carefully worded solicitor's letter is enough to set the record straight and bring matters to an end. But when communication breaks down, we look at other options: negotiation, mediation, and, if necessary, court proceedings. We also help clients understand their legal rights in black and white. For example, does your neighbour have a legal right of way across your property? Are they entitled to trim your trees, or have they overstepped the mark? By cutting through the uncertainty, we can stop arguments spiraling into endless he said, she said exchanges. Of course, neighbour disputes aren't just about land or rights of way, they're about people. Living next door to someone you're in conflict with can be exhausting. That's why having a solicitor on your side isn't just about the legal arguments. It's about reducing stress, restoring some sense of normality, and giving you the confidence that you're not fighting alone. So, if you're dealing with a dispute with your neighbour, don't let it fester. These issues rarely disappear on their own, and the longer they're left, the harder they can be to resolve. At Blackstone Solicitors, we've helped countless clients bring clarity and resolution to even the most entrenched disagreements. Thank you for watching. For more legal insights, subscribe to our channel, and if you're currently facing a neighbour dispute, get in touch with us today. We're here to help you find a way forward so you can get back to enjoying your home without the stress of conflict on your doorstep.